Hey, what's going on everyone? It's been a while and now I'm back with another competitive eating weekly video. So you guys know what time of the year it is. It's March Madness is going on, everyone's pumped, and you guys know the competitive eating community is pumped for Road to Coney 2017. Kicks off in the 18th, San Antonio, Texas, confirmed. George Shea kicks off the Road to Coney with this tweet. Road to Coney kicks off in San Antonio this Saturday. July 4th is on its way. This is really exciting. We already have 4 qualifier dates, starting with San Antonio on the 18th, Fort Myers, Florida on the 25th, and then Miami, Florida on April 15th, and then St. Louis, Missouri on the 28th. One more by Rodriguez said that he was going to be going to the St. Louis qualifier for a three-peat. This is going to be the 3rd time in a row he goes and attempts to win the St. Louis qualifier. So chances of him winning are pretty good. We know he can eat up to 30 hot dogs at the qualifier, which usually, unless you're going to like Carmen's or Stoney's qualifier, most of the time 30 is enough to win. Yeah, I do think that Juan doesn't have any competition coming to face him in St. Louis, so he's going to be able to get that. And also Pablo Martinez announced that he's going to be going to the Fort Myers Nathan's qualifier. So that's going to be interesting to see him there. I haven't seen or heard much from Pablo in the last couple of years, really. I know he didn't make it. I'm pretty sure he didn't make it last year to Nathan's, which was kind of upsetting, I'm sure, for him. But this year, I'm sure he's coming back. He's been training. He's coming back with a vengeance. I expect him to put up about 25 to 26 hot dogs as a qualifier in Fort Myers. And also, rumor has it that Nathan Figueroa is also going to be at the Fort Myers qualifier, but do not quote me on that because he's unsure. He's unsure if he wants to do it, but if he does do it, it'd be fun. It'd be fun to see how many he could do, because I'm sure hot dog contest is something that he's really been wanting to test himself in this Nathan's one. Although he's not confirmed for it, it'd be really cool to see how many he can eat, because we are all curious how he would stack up against the pros. We consider him like a semi-pro slash higher end amateur, so I'm really curious to see how Nate would stack up against other eaters that are actual pros. So other than being really pumped for Road to Coney, it's right around the corner, guys. Road to Coney 2017 this year is going to be really interesting with the addition of Carmen and super motivated Gideon and super motivated other eaters. It's just, we're closing the gap, guys. We're closing the Joey Stoney gap that we've been desiring to close for the last few years, really. There has been no one to look at other than Stoney and Joey, and now it's really exciting to be able to talk about other people that are actually in contention to at least hang with them, if not beat them. So it's really exciting times for competitive eating, and for other reasons too, other contests too, but we all know Nathan's is the big contest that everyone cares most about. Biggest payout. They actually released that they're going to be paying down to last place again, just like they did last year. So just for being in the contest, you're going to make money, which is really cool of them to do. But moving on from the Nathan's contest, I will let you guys know results and synopses and all that stuff after the contest take place. I'm going to try to stay on top of it this year. I know I have not been very active with my videos recently, but this year I'm going to try to stay on top of every qualifier. As it's released, I'm going to try to go over it, review it, see if I can find footage, if not go to a couple of them that are close enough to me. But yeah, I'm going to try to stay on top of it, try to get some videos out for the qualifiers, keep track of who's going, what's going on in the competitive eating world, and the update status for Road to Coney 2017, because I know you guys are all excited about it. I'm excited about it. Hopefully I'll be able to go to New York again this year to spectate it in person. That'd be really, really cool. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Hope to see some of you guys there too. It's a fun time, guys. Come out to Coney. Everyone's welcome. Everyone is welcome. Literally, you could just walk in there and be accepted with open arms. Competitive eating community is really cool. So yeah, looking forward to that. Unfortunately, there are 2 pieces of negative news that need to be covered. The first one is regarding the Spirit of Texas Chili Eating Championship Challenge thing. As you guys know, March 4th was supposed to be the College Station Chili, the second chili contest. There were 2 contests in a row, the World Chili Challenge in Florida, and then the other one in College Station, Texas. And this was the second one that was supposed to be on March 4th in College Station, and it got rained out. It got canceled. I heard from someone that the actual contest was postponed. They said it was postponed to be rescheduled because the fire department said that the weather was too inclement to hold the contest, and they closed down the festival. So the fire department closed down the festival, therefore the MLE also had to close down its contest. It couldn't have its contest because of, I think it was heavy torrential rain or something that caused them to have to close everything down. So that's really unfortunate that the people that went all the way out there didn't get to compete in a contest because of some rain, but it really sucks. I know my boy Gideon OG drove all the way out there, and then just for the contest to get canceled on him and he had to drive all the way back. The eaters were compensated for their trip costs, fortunately, so that from that side of it financially it's okay, but yeah, still a lot of people had to drive out for that unfortunate cancellation. Next piece of news, this last Sunday was the Croqueta, the first croquette eating championship on March 12th. And Carmen Sincati came out with a world record 158 croquettes in 8 minutes, but Joey Chestnut got really ill right before the contest. He didn't actually fly out, it wasn't right before the contest, but he canceled his flight out to the contest because he was very ill. We don't know what he's ill with. Joey was not there, and that, I'm sure, made a huge difference. That gave Esper and Carmen a chance to battle it out for first and second. Gideon was supposed to be there too, Gideon OG, but unfortunately he got really unlucky and his GPS took him to the middle of nowhere. Really feel for Gideon. He drove all the way down there, and stuff like that happens. Unfortunately, he didn't have anyone driving with him. He was driving down alone, and his GPS took him to the wrong place. He did get there, but a little too late. The contest had already started by the time he got there, and he was not able to participate in the contest. Stuff like this, it happens to the best of us. It really does. So we just gotta learn from it and move on. So I never actually even had a croquette before, but from what I understand, it's just a deep fried ball of meat and potato. There's really not much to it. I think it's a Cuban finger food or appetizer sort of thing. I also did watch Carmen Sincati's footage of the contest and his analysis of the whole thing. He looks over the film and records it and then commentates over it and gives a little commentary over it and a synopsis over what happened during the contest and what he was thinking and just how the contest went for him in general. I think it's really cool to have his a pro's perspective on something like that, and I wish to see more videos like that in the future from him. This last piece of news, it's not the most positive, but Furious Pete. We all know Furious Pete is having his third bout with cancer. It has returned for a third time, and he is currently almost through his chemotherapy. He's done with his second round of chemotherapy. He tweeted out that he is finally done with his second round of chemotherapy and just one more round to go, and he's feeling good and he's getting through it. Personally, I don't agree with chemotherapy. It's just not something that I believe in, but everyone has their own right to fight for their health and their own means and what they believe in, so more power to him. I hope he does get better. All of our hopes and prayers are with Furious Pete. I may not have been the most positive and kind about his videos, but I really do hope he gets better. He was one of the first competitive eaters I watched, and yeah, despite his recent change of track with his channel, but he's getting back to his roots. He's been getting back to his roots recently, but with this whole cancer thing, it's been really sad and unfortunate, and I do hope that he recovers fully and can lead a healthy, normal life the rest of his life. So yeah, our prayers are with you, Pete. We hope you get better soon. So this week's eater video of the week goes to Carmen Sincati for his Croqueta eating championship video. Now, I really love this video for multiple reasons. First of all, I really love up close contest video, like GoPro contest footage. I really think it's cool to see like the eaters up close side by side, which you even wouldn't be able to see like if you were actually there, like just like the minute by minute, second by second update, like of who's ahead, who's eating what, how everyone's doing. Like, it's really cool to have that table side view of the contest, and also his commentaries. Commentaries what made it for me. Just like how serious he's gotten. We all know Carmen's like a jokester, and he likes messing around. But when it comes to these contests, like when he looks over his footage and talks about it, he is serious. Like, he's really trying to learn. He's really trying to get it in his head, like how he wants to do in the future, what he needs to improve, and his just real time, like what he's talking about, like his competitors, his own mindset, like his strategy, technique. It was really cool. I love seeing videos like that. I think that's the second or third video he's done like that, but I really enjoyed that. But that is all I have for this edition of Competitive Eating Weekly. I hope you guys enjoy and be looking forward to more Competitive Eating Weekly videos coming in the near future. And if you guys are on like spring break or something, have a wonderful spring break, and I'll see you guys in the next video.